girls with their nails done now. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now.
Hello viewers, welcome to Ooredoo National MLBB Contender Series 2, and we are already in the first match, which is going to be held between Batu ODI and LNNSFOD Kanjiteru. And in the casting deck, I am here with Verona, and with me there is Zen.
Hello guys. I know we have a bit of a very complicated names out here, but other than that, I mean, what I'm more interested is not in the names, in how they play actually, to be honest. Because if I were to say Batu OD and LNSLFO Kanjitseru every time I have to cast them, it's gonna get a bit weird. So I'm just gonna call them blue team and red team, and we're gonna look into the drafting phase right now as we get Amon, Hayabusa, and Minato off the chart, and on the other side we have Roger, Hylos off the chart as well. Would you be so kind, Apu, to bring me back to the meta, because I'm currently a bit lacklustered when it comes to the current meta.
I am the devourer of stars, the tide of the cosmic sea.
Looks like we have Apu's, yeah. So never mind. Well, I am gonna try to catch up. They did show us that Ju for a bit of second, but I think it's not gonna be the pick. I thought they were gonna pick the Julius. Well, looks like we won't see the spiky shards coming in from Julian, so we're gonna go with the Jask first pick from the side of ODI. Now, when I see ODI, the first thing that comes into my mind is one-day international cricket, but I am gonna pretend like they're not gonna play for the entire day, but they're gonna try and wrap this game out, and immediately we're gonna see a Gato Kacha and the jungler revealed already from the side of Kanjitseru. That is gonna be very, very interesting. A pretty early, like, that's something that you don't normally get to see. I was hoping maybe that they would give it some time. And Minishitter, okay, that's a very, very good hero. I always love me some Minishitter, especially the way you get hooked in. You can always engage and initiate a fight with that. And they're gonna pick with the Ruby as well. Okay, that's a very, very tanky combo coming in from the side of ODI here. Batu ODI just pulling out the big guns. They're gonna lock in the Ruby, and Looks like a hand the drafting phase over to them. And okay, interesting choice. But are they gonna lock it out? Okay, it's gonna be Florin. It's gonna be a Jask versus Florin, I believe, in mid lane. 2 mages. Gonna be an interesting thing to watch. And another pick coming in from Kanjitsu. It's gonna be a Julian finally. The Julian that was supposed to be picked by ODI. They haven't picked it. They were contemplating over it perhaps, and it is gonna be picked by Kanjitsu. The graphics aren't loaded in. Okay, never mind. It's actually a banned Julian. So they will not let ODI pick the Julian. And now ODI have 2 more bans up on their sleeves as well. I feel like Aurora, okay. Aurora, guessing that Florin is going to be playing support. Then, like I said, I'm pretty lackluster on the meta. I do play weird heroes on weird places. Ben's going to be banned from the side of Kanjitsu. They go for the Claude ban. Both of the teams have yet to pick their marksman, which is going to be possibly the decider of the game. I see Valir is going to be picked as the mage for Kanjitsu. This is one of the most annoying. And I was going to say, carry is still open out there. And I feel like carry is one of the strongest marksmen in the game right now. Besides Moskov, which is, I feel like, also really strong at the moment. So I think these are the carries we might see. There's Airtel as well. But, okay, they're thinking about going for Hanabi.
Assassination is my way of missing you, my dear
Okay,
brother.
Hanabi's also good. Considering they have so many tanks, Hanabi can just easily burst down everybody from the backline.
Exactly, and along with that, we can see that they have the last hero to pick. And if we talk about the whole lineup over there, we can see there is Zask, Ruby, and Minsitar, and also they picked Martis as their jungler. And as we all know, that Martis is very good for an early game. So I think if they have all their skills and lineups and their strategies planned ahead, they might just take the game away in the first 10 minutes. But if we go to the late game, Martis would be a bit of problem. Martis would fall down, so that would be a bit of problem for them. And on the other hand, we can see that they have a bulky lineup as well on the opponent. So I guess it would be easier for them if they aim for the early game potentials. What do you say, Zain?
Yeah, I say the same. I mean, I'm kind of confused about this last pick, Lila. Lila, I mean, is a really good hero, but then you pick a Lila against heroes like a Task. Zask, I mean not Zask. Like you pick against Minishitter, you pick against Martis. I'm really scared about Martis because once Martis gets in, Lila will be a very easy target to bring down, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because we can see with the ultimate Martis has and with the mobility he has, he can easily take down any squishy hero in the very early game. And as we talk about the marksman, we all know that in the early game they are not that much of powerful. So it would be very easy target for Martis to take down Layla or the mage. So let's see how they have planned to hit the games. And already we are in the land of Dawn, where we can see that the junglers are going to their crypts, and already we can see that the Hanabi, the marksman of this team, has already started off towards the minion pressure. So let's see how they pull this game off. And if we look at the purple buff of this blue team, we can see that everyone is literally helping Martis to secure that thing. And in the mid lane, we can see that Valir is trying to clear up the minions. And if we look above, there is Florin and there is Gatotkacha. So let's see how they initiate things over there, because we can see there is a bit of rotation in the mid lane, and already we can see that the marksmen are there already clearing up their lane. So I guess from the side of the red team, they would be rotating towards the bottom lane, because Hanabi is alone at there. So it will be an easy pick for them if they take down the marksman in the early stage. And we can already see that Minsitar is there to back up Hanabi.
Yep, definitely. I mean, Hanabi should have a pretty easy lane out here against Layla, because Hanabi can easily shove the waves, as we know, with her abilities and how her attacks bounce on each other. And we can see a little bit of trying to steal the creep coming in. They will be able to do that, and he will run away. They won't be able to do that as Minishitter comes back in. And now there's 4 people out here. They might try and look for a gank onto this Layla here, but she's playing very, very safe inside the tower. So she is going to be safe for the time being. Layla has to play very, very safely in this entire game. I mean, she does have a lot of people. And oh, look at that. The gang trying to come in. They're going to try to get inside. Martis is here as well. He's going to go inside. He's going to receive a lot of damage. And here comes all of the people. There's going to be the first person falling. It's going to be the Martis. Martis unexpectedly goes inside, underestimating the opponent. But look at that. He's going to be heavily punished for that. And they lose 2 members here. Minishiter and Martis gone.
Exactly, and we could see that Valor was easily able to take down Minsitar over there, and amazing gameplay came out from Lela as well. And as we were talking about Lela getting the victim over there, but they proved us wrong. And on the other side, we can see that in the EXP lane, there is a 1v1 going on. So let's see if any type of gank initiates here, because we can see the turtle has spawned. So let's see which team commits to the turtle first. And already we can see that red team is trying to commit on the players as well as the turtle, because they are already in leading in the kill score. So let's see what happens in the turtle fight, and if we see any type of gank initiation here or any type of turtle stealing here, because if we look at the junglers, they are still trying to gank in the mid lane. So let's see how they pull this off.
Yep, they can't just go for a turtle that easily, because they know that they have to give the respect to the enemy. Both of the teams have very heavy bursts, like especially Valir, right? If you want to go into turtle into a Valir, he's gonna destroy you there. He's gonna burn you into crypts. So you gotta be careful when you're trying to hit the turtle. Looks like they're gonna try to push them away and try to go for it, go Rambo on this one. But here comes Ling from the up. Especially when you have a Ling and a Valir, it's gonna be very hard to take the turtle, but it doesn't matter. Because in the back line, they're already gonna start to take a fight, trying to separate them. But Ling jumps inside it. They're gonna be able to try and take away the turtle. And looks like they're gonna be having a heavy fight here. I'm not sure who secured the turtle. It is kind of blocked. With the HUD.
We could see that the Ling was able to steal the turtle from them, and already actually secured triple kill over there. So along with turtle, they secured 3 kills over there consecutively, and this Ling is going very, very dangerous. So let's see how they actually hold up against Ling over there, because I was expecting them to fight in a more aggressive way than they are doing right now, because if there is a Martis in the team, we generally expect him to go very aggressive on the opponent. But if we talk about Ling over here, Ling is too much powerful. So I guess we might see some different type of gameplay over here. And in the bottom lane, we can see that they are initiating, they are planning to initiate a fight, because 4 players from the red team is there to corner up Lela or Minsitar. And as we could see, sorry, not Lela, Hanabi and Minsitar, as we could see in the previous fights, that they were trying to corner Hanabi, and they were easily able to corner Minsitar as well. So I guess they would be having an upper hand there as well, because if we look at their levels, they are actually leading. So in this case, we actually are expecting them to win this fight, and already we can see that they have already committed on them, and they actually dealt a good damage, but they could not secure any type of kill. And Minsitar is very, very low there, and we could see that Gattercatcher was taken down, but he took Ruby over there, and already we can see that Minsitar is down as well. So for Hanabi, it's gonna be very problematic, because Ling is there, also Lela is there, so the distance would be covered. And already we can see that in the mid lane, they are trying to take that turret down, and already they have committed to the turtle.
Yep, and that was a really, really nice movement coming in from the side of Kanjitaru here. It looks like they're playing all over the map. Like, they have a lot of jumping capabilities, right? They have Gatotkacha, who's a global hero who can come anywhere in the map, and then they have a Ling who can easily dive inside the tower. They have a Valir who can deal a huge ton of damage from the backlines as well. It's like they were planning to do this. They were planning to play this aggressive, and this Ling is just making it way, way, way easier for Kanjitaru at this point. He's just diving inside. He's playing all around the map, and Martis, in no way he can follow that up. He needs to be much more strong. They have 2 level difference right now. Martis still sitting at level 8, while Ling is level 10 with 5-0 scoreline. This Ling is just playing absolutely out of mind right now. And now in the bottom lane, they're trying to push them inside the tower. Minishiter cannot help. He's getting damage from both of the sides. This is how AoE and burst damaging the side of Kanjitaru is, because they have a Valir who's dealing damage from so far, and then they have other heroes who's coming from the backline outside the tower, and he just gets killed on. And Hanabi just tries to poke in, just get a glimpse of the minions in the lane, and he's just gonna be cramped out just like that by this Ling. and it is looking very, very grim at this point for Kanjiteru right now.
Exactly, we could actually see good ultimate used from Gatotkacha over there, and we can already see that player is staying very low, but Ruby was able to escape that situation, and we can see that Zask is trying to put on damage on Layla, but Martis had to give away his kill, and even though he was in a very low HP, he was able to retrieve from there. And if we talk about Gatotkacha over there, he is very tanky, and also we can see how much of damage is coming out from him. So at this point, we can see that Vatu ODI is actually lagging behind in gold as well as kill, as well as the whole map control, because they have already lost 2 of their turrets. So let's see how this thing goes on for them, because we can see that they are being cornered currently, and Gatotkacha used that ultimate very wisely, and Link took down 2 of the players, and I guess Gatotkacha would be taken down, and Layla, while taking the advantage of that fight, she actually took down the turret, and actually at this point Vatu ODI is losing their map control very much, and we can see that every turtle was secured by Link very perfectly, so they would be leading in the gold as well, which would give them upper hand in the game eventually. And if you look at the timing, it's 8 minutes already, so as we talked about Marty's late game, he would be lagging behind at this point. So let's see how they actually carry on this match, and we could see how they melted down Martis over there, because Martis was very outnumbered over there. So
yeah,
what do you say?
I mean, there's nothing that I think Vatu ODI can do at this point. SLFO, Kanjiteru, they're looking very, very strong. Like I said, it's all because of that lane. Like, you have a jungler who's this much active throughout all the lanes, stealing both of the turtles, meaning you are gaining a huge advantage in the gold. We can already see the difference. There's like at least 8k difference in the net worth, and they have taken 3 objectives so far. The bottom, all the tier 1 towers are gone, and they would be looking towards those tier 2 towers, the second tower, and just trying to take over the overall map control. And there's not much space for Vatu ODI to go out in. This Ling is not going to make it any easier for this Hanabi. Just taking him down every time he sees the Hanabi on the map. That Ling is over there, and Ling, we know how easily she can move around the map, and she's abusing that power to take out that Hanabi again and again and again and again. And now they're going to possibly try to steal their buffs as well over on their map side, enemy's map side as well, and just pushing them backwards. My god, this Marcus is just falling as if it's nothing. He's going to be taken out by the ultimate, by Layla, and that is going to be another kill. Just Zaz falls down as well, and now they're going to be looking towards the tower. Ling doesn't care. He's going to go inside, and he's going to take out another one. And OMG, what is going on at this point? I have just had to give out that expression, because this is pretty unexpected, pretty one-sided from the side of Kanjiteru.
Exactly, because we could see how they were going aggressive, and also they were going for the kills, they were going for the minions, they were going for the towers, and as well as we could see that Totkasha was taken down by Minsita, but Minsita was taken down by Layla. The amount of damage coming out of Layla is very immense, and they are actually melting down any hero who's coming to them. And if we talk about Vatu ODI, they are actually lagging behind in one thing, that is their communication and their synergy. And we could see that from the red side, they were moving in a team, they were rotating in a team, and already the Lord has been taken down by Ling over there. So they have this minion push, and also they have the Lord, and also we can see that Layla went in too much and she had to give her kill away, but the Lord would be spawning anytime. And if we talk about the minion pressure over there, Vatu ODI has to face a huge amount of minion pressure over there. So while they would be clearing out the minions, it would be the Lord would be coming from the mid lane, and let's see how they can defend it, or they are able to defend it, because we could see that Ling was going very aggressive, and I guess when they would try to defend the Lord, Ling might take advantage of that, and Gatotkacha used a very good ultimate over there, and Martis was taken down, and Vincitar was taken down. Even though Gatotkacha was taken down, Ling has been taken down, and that was a double kill secured by Sask over there, but the Lord is still there, and we can see the Valor is still there, Florine is still there, even though they actually melted down the Lord while it was almost game over for them. So this is very corner situation for them. So let's see how they hold up for how much they hold up. Because at this point we can see that they have lost all the map control because they have lost two inhibitors already, and I guess the red team would be going for the third inhibitor as well because why not? They have the minion pressure, they have the kill difference, they have the level up. So let's see for how long they can actually hold up, and the minion pressure is immense on them as well because it is late game going on and the inhibitors aren't there. So
Yep. It is going to be tough for them to hold out, but you have to remember they do have a Hanabi who's pretty good at clearing out the waves, so that shouldn't be most of their problems. Now, the problem is how do you counter these heroes who are just coming in, one-shotting you every single time, and you're melting down like a papers. And every hero, even Marty, seems very squishy at this point. Ling once again goes inside trying to get the hero, and Day's gonna get an amazing ultimate. Gazukasha comes in as well with the ultimate, goes in the backline, gonna catch one. That's one down, that's two down, killing spree, and Zask will be able to take a trade kill onto Hunter Wolf here. Hunter Wolf goes down. They have taken out 2 members, but there's still 4 members alive. They're gonna try to take a fight. Ruby goes inside, and look at Pestilence. He's gonna be going inside. They're gonna be able to take out Martis. Martis is gone. They don't have much minions left, but they're gonna try to hit the throne, try to get it, and try to finish the game. And looks like they're gonna be able to take out the rest of the members, and all 5 of them down, wiped out. And there goes your Nexus, and that is it for the side of Batu Ori, as Kanjitaro, just like that, will be able to secure the game in their favor.
congratulations to them, and we would be right back in very short time. So till then, be with us.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now.
Welcome to Ooredoo Nations Contender Series Season 2. From the casting desk is me, Zane, along with Zine, back to cast the second game with you guys. Zine, my buddy, you missed the first game.
Hello everyone, what's up? The OG duo is back, Zine and Zane, here with you guys in this tournament. And with that being said, Zane, we can already see Alucard being banned from SLFO, and I think it's gonna be Ling getting banned from TIL Valhalla, and I think that's a very good combination. I'm still a bit unsure about Alucard getting banned, but the Ling ban, it was very much essential.
Okay, let me tell you why the Ling ban, right? Like, when I first mentioned that you missed the first game, this is what you mean. Ling bashing down the opponents from the side of Kanjito. And I think this is the ban that they got from watching the previous stream or just watching the previous game, because Ling was absolutely dominant. She was just everywhere around the map, diving inside the tower, killing their marksman Hanabi, wrecking the opponent jungler, which was the I believe Martis. And she was just everywhere, literally. And I think that's why it's probably the ban. And the next ban, Hylos, it does make more sense. But I want to see if they are go ahead and ban more heroes. Okay, it's going to be Roger ban. So pretty typical now. But I'm as confused as you are with the Alucard ban, actually, to be honest.
Well, Ling getting banned, that's pretty normal because Ling has been a menace for the entire season, and he is one of the most prioritized junglers in the game at the moment. And so is Roger, to be honest. Roger getting banned, that's very usual, honestly, typical to be precise. And Hylos getting banned, yep, that is also very much required because Hylos is something that you don't want to deal with. The insane amount of HP that he carries along with his damage that he got, that's an AoE damage, so that is not something that the enemies would appreciate as well. Zushin, again, a lot of area crowd control that the enemy don't want to deal with, honestly. So Zushin getting banned, yep, that's a very fair ban as well. There is Hayabusa getting banned from the side of TIL Valhalla, and I think Valhalla, they're focusing on the junglers, to be honest, because just look at that ban lineup. They have banned the Ling, they have banned the Roger, as well as the Hayabusa. So it has been pretty much jungle oriented for the TIL Valhalla scene.
Yeah, I mean, if I watch the previous game, right, the jungler was actually Krammy, who played the jungle role. He was playing absolutely amazing. He was all over the map. I think they're just solely respecting him and just banning out his most played heroes. And it looks like the first pick is going to be revealed. It's going to be Aurora. And then immediately after that, from the side of TIL Valhalla, they're going to pick a Julian onto Shizuku. Now, this is a pick that I like very, very much. An XP laner Julian. And then immediately after that, they're going to go with the support Gatot Kacha. Okay, now this combination, I love this very much because you know Julian, how aggressive he can be. He can get inside the towers. He can make those clutch plays. And then you got Gatot Kacha to follow him up everywhere. That is insane. And from the side of Kanjitaru, they're going to go ahead and pick the Florin, and they're going to be picking that Leslie. Now, what do you think about this Leslie pick, Zine?
Honestly, they had a ton of options to go by. They had a Claude, they had Carrie, they had Clint, Brody as well. So leaving all of those and going with the Leslie, I don't think that's the best possible decision that they could have taken. But maybe they have something in mind. But honestly, picking a Leslie against a Gatot Kacha as well as a Julian, I don't think that is the best decision that you could have taken. So maybe they have something in their minds. Maybe they have got a combination, or they've got a strategy that implements Leslie. But personally, it's not my favorite pick that they have taken so far. But looking at the other side, TIL Valhalla has got some pretty solid picks down. They've got the Julian for the XP lane, the Gatot Kacha for the roaming role, and Brody being their marksman or the gold laner. And they have decided to ban out that Terizla to take out any possible competition in the XP lane, because Terizla himself can be pretty annoying to deal with because he has that insane amount of damage as well as that insane amount of sustain that comes from him. So overall, it's a very good draft session going on. Other than the Leslie pick, I think both the teams have got some very solid picks, Zane. And the Atlas getting banned, I think that's a pretty fair ban as well, because they would not be able to deal with an Atlas. But I honestly don't know why they have decided to ban out that Atlas. Maybe they're thinking of the possibility that the Julian might be the mid laner and the Gatot Kacha being the XP laner. Maybe they are considering that option as well, and that's why they are banning out the Atlas. So I think both the teams, they have got their mind games correctly, and they're focusing very much on both the teams. And the draft is going phenomenally well for both the teams till now. And lastly, from TIL Valhalla, Zane, Saber got banned.
Wow. I mean, that is an interesting ban. I think they're trying to pick something specific when it comes to their mage if they are banning the Saber, because we know Saber, he just likes to go in and burst down one hero and then get out of there. So I think that is gonna be a ban to secure one of their heroes. And lastly, the ban would be Tigreal. We know how massive Tigreal can be when it comes to team fights. Just get inside, get everyone together. They're gonna go with the Ruby, which was played in last game against Kanjitaru. But ODI's pick. Actually, they're going to change it up to go for a Minotaur. Now, this is something I like very much. They have a pretty solid front line for this Brody to hit, and they're going to go with an Amon on the side of Kanjitaru, okay? Things are getting way interesting. Now, they still have a jungler, their jungler to be revealed from the side of TIL Valhalla. They have revealed... Okay, wait. Hold on. What? Where is this Minotaur playing? And where is this Julian? Is this a jungle Julian?
Zane, my boy, I think you have been away from the game for a bit long now, because Julian can be played in the mid lane as a mage, which we tend to think, and Garukacha is also a very good hero in the XP lanes, because he has the sustain, he has the damage, and he can deal some good crowd control as well. So I can understand what they're going with. They are going with Minotaur as the roamer, Julian as the mid lane, Garukacha for the XP lane, and Brody for the gold lane. So I think it's a bit clearer for you, right?
Yes, it's much more clear. Yeah, I've seen Julian playing mid, all right, but I was worried like where the Garukacha, because I'm used to seeing Garukacha play the support role. I haven't been familiar with the Garukacha going back to the XP lane again, because I thought maybe this Minotaur is gonna go XP lane, but now that you explain it, it's much better for me and all those plebs out there who are away from the game for a bit. And yeah, there you go, guys. You guys have your answer. And with that said, it looks like they're gonna be changing it up. Hunter Wolf is gonna go to jungle this game, and Krami, they're shifting the roles.
I think both the teams have a pretty fair draft going in for them. And guys, you'll have to pardon my colleague Zane, because he has not reached the 100+ stars yet. So just pardon him for a bit. And but Zane, I can imagine one thing, that this game is going to be very interesting.
It is going to be very interesting. The way they drafted, right? The way they played mind games with each other, the way they just, read each other. I think these teams, these players know each other very well. And I can say from draft, like when you watch a draft, you can tell that how prepared these teams are for this specific game. And I think both of the teams are very much prepared. And guess what, Zine? So are we, as we will be heading straight into the game. And what are your expectations for the first 5 minutes?
Well, as you have hyped it up, I think this match is going to be as hype as you imagine it to be, Zane. And I think for the first half, it's going to go hardly to TIL Valhalla because of the beautiful drafting in general. But look at that. Already, Amon has taken the blue buff, and now he's going in for the red buff. And I think because of this slight advantage, they will have they will have the edge when it comes to the roam and rotation. But on the other hand, Lancel is going to be securing the Little Wanderer in the bottom lane. It is a 1v1, and I think the Brody kind of messed it up because the Leslie is going to be holding down the lane for him, and Shizuku on the other hand is trying to engage, but Annie Mason is going to go back. He is not going to be staying there for much longer to see what happens to him. And on the other hand, Brody is on the verge of getting ganked, because there is 4 members from the side of Kanjiteru here in the bottom lane, but I think the Brody, he kind of got the hang of it, and Redix is gonna get bursted out. Redix almost with his HP down, and Leslie with the one shot, but Redix still survives barely. And I think Zane, that is gonna be a setback for Kanjiteru, because they were expecting a kill. But on the other hand, look at that, on the gold meter, Kanjiteru is ahead by 600 gold, and it's just 1 minute and 46 seconds into the game, and Hunter Wolf is gonna get bursted out, but he will survive no matter what, Zane.
Yeah, I mean, the bottom lane, that was a pretty back set off for the side of Kanjiteru. They're actually trying to make some more plays here. Krami with the Ruby, trying to deal some damage. Looks like they're going to be trying to go for this turtle out here, but it is going to be contested as the Lancelot is inside. He's going to be caught inside. He has to dash out. He will be managed to do that for the time being, but they are still onto it. The turtle is back to half HP, but it's going to be back to full HP as he walk out of the circle, walk back in, and we know they could not fully commit as long as one of the teams is poking around in the area. And while they are trying to poke around, Hunter Wolf on the other hand with Yaman is trying to deal damage to that, and it doesn't matter because Minotaur is falling on the other side. They're going to try to take him down, but again, with the little bit of HP, he's going to go down, and it's going to be stolen by that Lancelot. He jumps in and takes it out, but he's going to maybe give away his life for that. He's going to be able to dodge that ultimate coming in. Holy moly, that was a great play by the Lancelot. They're going to be able to turn it back completely. Valhalla stealing the turtle, stealing the kill, and getting away with that. What a thief in the night, Valhalla, Zine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna call that Lancelot a thief. I'm gonna call him a great player in general, Zane, because that was just perfection at his best. And did you notice how he dodged the shattered fragments from Amon and using his second skill? That was brilliant, honestly. And on the other hand, in the top lane, it's a basic XP lane thing going on. And I think Ali is in the danger. Ali will get taken out by Blandaf, and now he is trying to go in, but Red X is here to just protect the lane. But I think the Brody will be missing some of his minions on the other hand, and the lead that TIL Valhalla had, it has been neutralized, and now Sagittario is back with the lead in the golden meter, and Wolf might get taken out, but Red X is going to be taking a lot of damage, and he is going to be going back, and Kyrie is not going to be there. Oh, Kyrie, that's a very nice game. That's it's the name of a very good player as well, and this Kyrie is also trying to be like that Kyrie, and they are trying to deal some damage. On the other hand, Tay took out Blandaf, and with that being said, it's a stalemate, honestly, at this point, Zane, because nobody is engaging fully. Everyone is just poking the hell out of each other, and Grammy might get taken out. Grammy is trying to get away, but he'll get taken out by Shizuku, and this is Hunter Wolf taking out Kaidi, and the HPs of all the Kajitaru players are low, but it is gonna be Hunter Wolf getting taken out. But TIL Valhalla did a very good play at that point, and Animation might get taken out, and yep, that is why you should be banning Julian, kids, because he can do that, Zane.
Yep, definitely he can do that. And I think SLFO did make a bit of a mistake there. They were poking around on the edge too much, and look at the Lancelot. He's just making way too much space there. He's just letting them come at them. He's letting them poke at you. And then once you get inside that, they're just going to set everything up. The way they wrapped around TIL Valhalla, they're just playing absolutely perfect game. And it's all thanks to that Lancelot being such an abomination, and that Julian just coming in with the clutch. And Gatotkacha, that perfect ultimate, and Minotaur, perfect combination set up there. And in the end, I mean, Kyrie did end up falling down. He was quite low, but it doesn't matter. They were able to get 3 kills out of that. And they were able to secure the turtle. And guess what? Objective-wise and in terms of numbers, that is a win for TIL Valhalla, and they're going to keep on carrying that advantage that they've gained right now, slowly but steadily. But one thing that I'm worried about is this Leslie building some items and then starting charging and one-shotting people down at some time. But then again, you have to face off against a Julian and a Lancelot who can easily close the gap and get on top of you. And as a Leslie player, you don't really want people to get on top of you. That's the most weakest thing of a Leslie players, right? You don't want people to be on top of you. So Zine, I'm not sure. This game looks like TIL Valhalla. They're doing really, really good so far.
Yeah, Shizuku might get taken out, and he will get taken out by the Shattered Shards of Amon, and this is Yai Kairi, and he is just trying to clear out the lane, but Krami is trying to get him to make some rash decisions, but Kairi is a good player, and he will not be doing that. And yeah, as you said, that Leslie does have the problem of people going on top of her, but at the same time, she does have the second skill that can allow her to sustain for some times, and provide some crowd control as well. Yeah, Kairi is getting bursted out, but it's gonna be an engage coming out from the Minotaur, but the Minion Rage, it was not successful, but yeah, Kairi will be taken out. Animation in the meantime, and Ali will be trying to take out Blandalf, and I think Shattered Memories, Torn Apart Memories, and Blandalf will get taken out. This is Hunter Wolf taking out Shizuku, and Shizuku will get taken out by Hunter Wolf, and this is Red X trying to go in, but I think Kairi, he is trying to do something, but he got bursted out pretty badly, and I think it's time for him to retreat back to the turtle. And this is Ali going in, and I think that was a bad and very rash decision. But luckily for Ali, he was able to survive. And Kanjiteru, they are just trying their best to hold at this moment because they are a bit behind in the gold lead, Zane. And I think at the same time that they will have to focus on their slow ball for the moment, because if you look at TL Valhalla, their slow ball is going pretty solid for them because they are already in a almost 2,000 gold lead, and Viking might get taken out, but that is a Kacha not getting taken out, but finally getting taken out. But Hunter will have to sacrifice himself for that kill, and Pestilence is gonna get bursted out by Yaikairi. He does not have much HP, but he used the puncher to get out as soon as possible, but he will get taken out by that Leslie.
Yep, definitely. I feel like till Valhalla, they were having such a great time, but that was kind of a push-off. They tried to make some plays happen, which was, I feel like it's a forced fight they didn't have to take, and in the end, they're gonna end up losing 3 members and possibly that mid inhibitor as well. And now they're trying to go on top of the bottom lane. Leslie is gonna be making sure that Brody is not gonna be able to get out of there. That's a MM taking down another MM. And meanwhile, in the mid lane, they will lose Krammy out there. That Ruby was not tanky enough to survive with all those damage coming in from him. They do manage to take out the mid inhibitor. I think that is going to be the most important thing for them, for Kanjiteru, because they are going to be more than happy to trade that out, as they are still almost like 1k net worth behind. And meanwhile, in the bottom lane, we see that Amon trying to go on towards this Brody, but they will not be able to take him out, as the Minotaur is going to be there to tank out all those shots coming in from Leslie, and they are safe for the time being. And I think the game's going to be a bit slow for the time being. They're just going to focus on taking the buffs, focus on farming, shoving the waves, and wait for that Lord to spawn. And that is when I think Zine, some action might occur.
Yeah, high chances, but we can see Kanjiteru trying to form something in the top lane. Ali will get crowd controlled by, oh my god, that was a very devastating play coming out from Ali, and I think Shizuku will get taken out by Blandef as well. Yaikairi, he should not go in because it's a very bad situation for TL Valhalla at the moment, because they have lost 2 of their major players, and if they do try to force a fight in this moment, they will get taken out very badly. Redix is gonna get bursted out by Wolf, and this is Yaikairi trying to survive here in the top lane, but he might get taken out, but he will survive because of the Garukacha swapping in for him. And I think the Garukacha cannot save the top lane, and he should be focusing on retreating. And this is Wolf taking out the Lord. Yaikairi does not have enough HP to try and contest the Lord, but they will have to go for now. Krammy trying to check the bushes, and that was a successful try like that. And the location of TL Valhalla was very well compromised at that moment. And I think if this continues like this, Kanjiteru has a very good chance at winning this game, Zane, because I can see them with the insane amount of, not the insane amount of, but a decent amount of goal lead backing them up. And on the other hand, TL Valhalla, they're just trying to regain some of their lost ground, but I don't think that's possible at the moment because of the goal lead. But if they do end up getting a good set with Amino and Rage, I think they have a good chance at contesting to win this match, but I don't see a possibility of that in the near future, Zane.
Yep, definitely. Looks like with the Lord coming in, they're going to try to poke around the second inhibitor, and they're going to be able to take him out. Meanwhile, in the backline, they do manage to get the Gatoskacha down, and he's not going to be able to survive that. There's way too much damage coming in from the side of Kanjiteru at this point, and look at the jump coming in from Minotaur. That was a perfectly initiated, but you don't have any follow-up, you don't have any backup, you don't have enough damage to take them down, as he's going to be melted down. And now they're actually trying to go inside. Look at the damage coming in from Leslie. It's just way too much. They cannot handle that. Leslie is going all in with that damage. They're going to be able to take out another one, and Red X falls down. They don't have 2 members. This is a 3v4 situation right now. The 5th member is also alive, Amon, who's taking the bottom inhibitor at this point, and they lose the mid inhibitor, and they don't have much to lose anymore till Valhalla. They need to win a fight. If they lose one more fight, that is going to be the game for them, and looks like they're going to be forced to stay inside their base for the time being, as the Kanjiteru just took a break to reset everything, to let their spells off of the cooldown again. They're going to be hiding inside the bush, trying to sneak inside. Ruby is there. Do they go inside? They do have the Leslie. Leslie with another shot might be able to take him down. Yes, Minishita. Sorry, Gatoskacha goes down again. And not so tanky now against the Leslie, right? Zine?
Yeah, because one thing for sure that Leslie does deal in true damage, and that cannot be taken out by anything. Physical defense doesn't work, magical defense doesn't work. The only thing that can help you a bit with that is your HP, and I don't think that goes a long way, honestly, Zane, because other people are going to be bursting you out with the magic or physical damage. So if you just focus on health, you cannot sustain. And at the same time, if you don't focus on health, Leslie is going to be taking you out. So overall, this is not looking good for TIL Valhalla at the moment, because they are behind by almost 8,000 gold, and I think this might be game over for them if and only if Kajiteru they decide to go in fully. But I don't think they are trying to do that at the moment. But at the same time, they are trying to hold the ground as much as possible. TIL Valhalla, and it's going to be 7 seconds till the Lord arrives, and now the Lord is enhanced because of the 12-minute mark. And if Kajiteru does end up taking out this Lord, they will get the victory assured, Zane, because I cannot see TIL Valhalla defending an enhanced Lord, and it has gotten taken out by Kajiteru without any competition whatsoever. So they're trying their best to do something, and at the same time, oh my goodness, Blandalf is dealing a ton of damage, and he will be taking out Shizuku, and Red X is gonna get taken out by Thunderwolf, and this is Viking coming out, and Viking is gonna get taken out as well. They're just picking off everyone one at a time, and look at the damage coming out from Leslie. Leslie just does not care at this moment, and Blandalf is gonna be that was a good mock coming out from Blandalf, and he did manage to take out Yaikairi. And with that being said, this match is gonna go to Kajiteru as well.
Yep, Kajiteru just securing yet another game in their half, and that is the second game, as we will be going on a short break to bring you guys the third game of the day today. But with that said, Zine, let's take a short break.
Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Hello everyone and welcome back to MCCS Season 2. This is me, your caster Zine, along with the beautiful Prerana.
Thank you for passing me the mic, and we are already in the drafting phase where we can see that Til Valhalla would be facing Bajia this time, and from their side, at least from the side of Til Valhalla, they have already banned Marina, and I guess this would be another jungle-oriented ban from them. And what do you say? Would we be seeing any roamer or any meta heroes from the side of Bajia?
Well, from the Bajia side, we are already seeing Hyrule getting banned, and that is a very better ban, to be precise. And on the other hand, in Til Valhalla, they have banned out an entire meta of junglers in the previous match, but this time, I think they're going for personalized bans for her, because they have banned out the Karina at first, and now it is the mascot that is getting banned, because these are not bans that we see very often. So I believe that they have done their study on the Team Bajia, and they are banning accordingly. And Til Valhalla, I think they're prepared in this match, but yet none of the bans from Til Valhalla are meta oriented. They're very personalized from what I can tell. And on the other hand, Bajia, they have banned out two very meta heroes, and now they're going for the third ban. I reckon they might be banning out the Link. There is a high possibility for that because from my speculation, I can imagine that Team Valhalla is gonna be getting their first pick, and if they do end up getting the Link, it might be a bit problematic for Brazia, and that leads us to the conclusion that maybe Bajia might be banning out the Link, but nope, they're gonna be focusing on that Julian. That's a mid lane slash jungler to be precise, and yeah, that was a very good ban coming off of their side.
Exactly, and as we were talking of Ling in the second match, we could see actually, the first match we could actually see Ling going devastating on the opponent. So I guess if they get any chance to pick him, and for now we can see that Red X is taking his time to select the hero he might pick, and we can see he has already picked Xavier over there. And if we talk about Xavier's damage or the crowd control he provides, that might cause a problem for Bajia in the late game. And on the other side, we can see coming out of Bajia, they have already Spanish and Ruby already. So let's see if they stick to that. But you can see that Bajia has stick to Katusha and Ruby instead. And if we talk about Ruby's spellvamp, that's actually immense. And in this matches, we also saw how Katusha played, and the ultimate was very amazing coming out from all the teams. And on the other hand, you can see that they have picked Teresa. So in the EQ lane, we are going to spectate Teresa versus Ruby, that is sustainability versus spellvamp.
And if we're looking at the picks at the moment, I think Bajia, they have got very good picks coming out from their side. They have secured the Ruby in the roaming segment and the Kasha for the XP link. And this is Sial Valhalla covering over the Teresa. They have taken the Claude as well, so that is a very good pick. But I don't think that Claude is the best pick you could have taken against a Ruby and a Kasha. Maybe a carry or clean would have been better, but I think they have their plans set out, and that might be what they're trying to do at the moment. And if we look at the overall picks, I think TL Valhalla, they are a bit meta oriented, but on the other hand, Bajia, yeah, they're pretty meta-oriented as well for the time being. But the next pick is going to be very important. But I'm very weirded out about the fact that nobody has picked Ling yet. That is very weird, honestly speaking.
Exactly, and from the side of Bajia, we can see the last piece of this first session was Valir, and as everyone knows that Valir might just way away the enemy from him. So and also he can burn the enemies down. So if we talk about the lineup at this moment, they are they have sustainment, they have spellvamp, they have anti, and on the other side we can see that they have banned somehow, and on the other side compared to Valhalla, they have banned Amon, and we can see how Amon played in the last match. It was devastating, and the last ban coming out from Bajia is real. And if we talk about Ariel, the crowd control he provides is immense, and also the way he actually follows up with his teammates actually might provide good type of team fight for them, and I guess they didn't want that. And also we can see from the side of Team Valhalla, they have banned Lazily. And about the Lazily ban, in the previous match we saw they had to face Lazily. They picked Lazily, right? If I'm not wrong, they had to face Lazily, or did they ban they were facing Lazily?
Well, if I remember correctly, TL Valhalla was against Leslie, and that Leslie was very problematic for them, and I think that is one of the reasons why they decided to ban out that Leslie. And yeah, I do respect that decision, because that Leslie single-handedly dominated 2 lanes and the team fights as well, so I think that's a very good decision. But on the other hand, it's going to be Ixia that's going to get taken by Bajia, and Gold is going to be the one playing that. So I think the Ixia can be a bit problematic for Xavier, Charisma, as well as that Claude. So maybe they have something in their mind. But I think until now, the picks of picks of Bajia are a bit superior to me for the time being. But I think it won't matter much depending on how they decide to play it. So yeah, we'll have to see till the start of the game about who's going to be utilizing their picks better. But for now, I think it is Bajia that has the upper hand when it comes to Jam turn.
Exactly, and from the side of Steel Valhalla, we can see that they have taken down Lancelot in the last game. You know how Lancelot was going in and taking out the kills and also the creeps. So I think they might have opening here and upper hand for them. And on the other side, we can see they are hovering over Saber and other junglers, and they picked Saber. So as you were talking, Bajia has upper hand in this one till now, according to you. We can see that why, because the damage, if we talk about the damage, they have it more, and if we talk about the crowd control, that's on their side as well. And as we know about Saber, he might one shot any hero from anywhere. So Xavier might face problem, or Claude might face problem, and let's see how they actually execute the match.
Yep, I think the chances of them coming out from this one is better because they have studied their opponents and how they've been playing. But for the last match, it was TIL Valhalla that decided to take out that Kasha, but it was the other team, Kajtari, that did get Ruby in their team. So they know how to face against that Ruby. But I was impressed by Yai Kaidi and his good gameplay. So maybe he can showcase more of that in this match. But on the other hand, if I do look at the other heroes here, I can see a considerable advantage coming out from Bajia, but hmm, we're still a bit unsure. Like, it doesn't depend much on the picks for the current meta, but it depends on the gameplay a lot. One thing that is a bit weird that I can notice for the time being is that Garukacha is not the one who is in the XP lane. It is Ruby playing the XP lanes, and I think that might be a bit problematic for the Terizla because Terizla does depend a lot on his regenerative abilities, and Ruby has that as well. And I think it's a bit better than Terizla. Here in the Little Wanderer segment, yeah, Kaidi did end up securing a Little Wanderer, and now they're just going back to the previous jungling setup. It is Saber, and I think Saber is a very good counter for I think three of the heroes from the side of TIL Valhalla. One of them being Xavier, other one being Claude, and the last one being Lancelot. Saber can single-handedly counter all of them, but at the same time, it is considerable that if we consider mobility and other factors, I think Kyrie has the advantage with the hero, fair enough.
Exactly, because if he actually goes in and he gets any opening, he would have that mobility, so that might give him some upper hand in this game. And already we can see that there is a rotation in the top lane where they wanted to corner out Claude over there, but the rotation is coming to the mid lane over here. And also we can see that they are going on Ruby, and I guess Saber will be taking down Lancelot. And with that being said, the first blood was secured by Saber out there, and we can also see that from the side of Bajia, they are committing on the turtle as well. And if we talk about this, that was a mistake from the side of Valhalla, because they wanted to corner out Ruby and forgetting that Saber is there as well, and the turtle has spawned as well. And we can see that technical issue is being showed. So I guess we might be taking a short break, and we'll be right back.
I think the girls with their nails done now.
Hello, everyone. We're back, and we're extremely sorry for the little technical difficulty. We have had that issue fixed, and we believe that you will not be facing that problem ever again in this stream. But as we can notice, that Bajia did rack up 3 kills at the moment, and it is still a tail. Well, Hala with only 1 kill. Saber was the one who secured 2 of the kills, but on the other hand, it was just Yike Heidi who got one of the kills from TIL Valhalla. And we can see the rotation coming out strong from both the teams. Bajia does have a little bit of advantage when we are considering the gold. But on the other hand, TIL Valhalla, they're not behind and Ruby with the I am offended, and Yike Heidi almost getting taken out. This is Nahil coming with the saber, and he might end up taking out one of the heroes. And this is Terizla getting targeted, but he will not be surviving. That commander will get taken out by the saber, and now this is Bajia once again getting the upper hand, and Nakil weirdly survived that, even though it was the entire, even though it was TL Valhalla trying to take him out, he was able to stay safe from that one. And now this is Minsen trying to stop Yike Heidi in his tracks, and Yike Heidi is trying to deal some damage. He is not going to be engaging to the turtle, he is just going to be staying in the sidelines, and I think he's here for a Retri steal. Red X going in with that ultimate, and that is a very, very beautiful ultimate, and everyone might get taken up here. Yike Heidi has taken the turtle, and he has one secured killed as well. Minsen is with very low HP, and this is Kenpachi taking out Yike Heidi, and Yen Kenpachi might get taken out as well. This is a very messy fight. Kenpachi with very low HP, and Shizuku will be taking out Kenpachi. With that being said, that fight goes clearly in the favor of TIL Valhalla, because they have secured the turtle, they have secured 2 kills, and they have secured the most important turret of the game, the mid lane tier 3, and now they are set to go back to rotations. Ixia might be in a very sticky situation, but Redix is here, and I think Ixia might no, she did realize that it's not safe for her at the moment, and now she did decide to retreat with the Flicker as well. So Bobo is playing pretty safe at the moment, and I think if Bobo can sustain and farm up, he might be a menace for the team. But Bobo might get taken out, and now this is Kenpachi coming in. But that was a very bad play coming out from Ali, and he will get taken out for that horrendous play. But on the other hand, I think both the teams are set. Both the teams have equal gold in their hands, and their net worth is pretty much the same. Commander and Minsin, they're just doing their thing, and I think Commander already built the dominance eyes, and now it's going to be a bit harder for Minsin or the Ruby. If we do look at Ruby, she has not built any of the anti-regions items as well. But on the other hand, I think Terizla should have gone for the Warrior Axe at first, but he did not go for that. And now there is a fight forming in the top lane. Nakil is here, but I don't think he has an opening to go take out Yike Heidi, so he will just be staying and lurking in that area. Fair enough.
Exactly, but there is still a chance for any type of fight getting engaged from here, because we can see that a rotation is coming towards the top lane, and also the turtle might spawn in any second at this point. So let's see if they commit on any players before that, or any type of fight breaks out before that. And already we can see that from the side of Bajia, they are trying to commit on the turtle, whereas we can see that Balaric is trying to provide protection for his teammates. And since Lancelot is there, and as we saw in the last turtle as well, how Lancelot just came in at the very last moment, he stole the turtle, he took out the players, and also they went for the turret. So let's see how it goes in this turtle, because we can see that Bajia was trying to commit, but the turtle was just being danced over there. And also we can see that Claude just took down one turret, but Saber is there, so Claude might retreat from the place. And in the EXP lane, we can see that both the EXP laners are just poking, and already we can see that a fight might just break down over there. And Saber has secured the turtle, and Claude has secured Saber's kill. Lancelot was taken down, and I guess Gatakacha might be taken down, but with a very low HP, he was able to retreat from this place. And also we can see the double kill secured by Iggy over there. He took down the mage as well, that is the Xavier. And with that being said, as the last fight was won by Steel Valhalla, they did not want to give up this one, and they have secured the turret as well. So this fight actually goes to the Bajia team, and we can see that Ruby and Terizla are actually poking each other, not giving any chance to the opponent. And already there is a rotation in the mid lane from Ruby and Claude. So that's an amazing thing. There's a scope that a fight might break down there because Balaric is going there, Xavier is there, Lancelot is there as well. So let's see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and if we do look at the game at the moment, Baja has a 1.4k goal lead, and I think they're trying to set something up. But Bobo is here with his long range. Red X is trying to set something up, but I don't think it's nothing's gonna happen at the moment. But on the other hand, if we do look at the turrets, Team Till Valhalla has secured 2 turrets. That is pretty good for them on their part. And I think Lashil might take out someone here in the lane. And he is going to be trying out for Shizuku. And Shizuku will get taken out. He actually might get taken out, but he is going to use the Phantom Execution to get out of that situation. Darut Kacha retreating from that spot. Nahil was very good with his ultimate. Taking out Shizuku was a very good play on his part, but he is not going to be functional for a bit now, for some time now, because he uses triple strike, and without it he is pretty much useless. And the Lord has already spawned here. This is not going to be an essential Lord. It's just a 9-minute Lord. So it is not that important, but I still think that the teams might compete for it. Yai Kairi is here. He might try to take out Nahil. Nahil has his triple strike back in action. And any squishy that comes in front is going to be toast, because Nahil is going to be the one taking him out. But on the other hand, I think both the teams, they are trying to set something up. The operations from both the sides are going pretty smoothly. Both Claude and Ixia are in their respective lanes. They're just doing their thing. Oh my god, Shizuku with that amazing fireball, and it is going to be taking out Nahil's buff, and it might not be super essential for him, but still, that's very discouraging, and that is why it might be a bit problematic for him at this time. Minson is just trying to deal as much damage as possible, trying to scout out the lanes and scout out the bushes as well. So Red X is here. He might try to go in, and this is Commander with his ultimate, and this might go down very well. But Shizuku almost getting taken out by Nahil. Nahil is getting taken out by Shizuku. Instead, Bobo taking out Red X. Bobo taking out Commander as well. Bobo with a triple kill, taking out Ali. He is still surviving, and I think this is a clear field for the Lord. But because Yai Kairi is still active, it might not be the best decision for Basha to take out the Lord at the moment. Because if Yai Kairi decides to go in, he might be able to seal the Lord with his retribution. But on the other hand, yeah, that's a very good decision coming out from Basha. They're trying to focus on the lanes rather than the Lord. So if it happens and if this continues, I think the chances of TIL Valhalla winning this is gonna be very slim, Prerna.
Exactly, and we could see that Kacha was trying to get a hold of Lancelot over there, and Lancelot might face a corner situation there because he was being trying to get they were trying to corner out Lancelot over there, but the team was there already. So let's see how it goes, and an amazing outfit coming out from Kacha. India got the kill of Balaric over there, and the fight is still going on, and the double kill secured by Ixia over there. The Lord has enhanced, and since they do not have the roamer and also another player is down, so they would be going for the Lord, but Lancelot is still there, so they have to be very careful of Lancelot over there because Lancelot is going in. So let's see what happens over there. But Saber was able to take the Lord, and he has also slain Lancelot over there, even though the team has faced an amazing good amount of damage over there. So even though they had to lose one, they were in a very low HP. They won the Lord, they won the fight, and they are retreating, which is a very good decision, I would say, because on the top lane we can see that Claude has already created an opening for him because he almost cleared out his lane. So I guess the team should rotate towards the top lane. That is, the Bajia team should rotate towards the top lane, and they should clear out the lanes as well, since the Lord is coming through the mid lane. So I think there a fight might break down over there, because we can see that Terizla is trying to defend the Lord, and the whole team is actually rotating towards the top lane. So I guess there might be a situation where the players of Team Valhalla faces a sandwich situation.
And on the other hand, if you do look at this, the timer is going out pretty well. And now I think this is Bajia trying to go in. Mimsin is going to get bursted out, but he will still survive. And yeah, they're just going back and forth at the moment. And I think if they do end up engaging for the time being, it's going to go in favor of Bajia because of super goalie that they have. And on the other hand, we can see that the TIL Valhalla team, there is on their foot. They're trying to regain their footing as much as possible, but it's not going to be possible for them at the moment. But at the same time, if they can get a very good opportunity, maybe Heidi can do something because he has been showing us some pretty good gameplay for the time being. If it does continue like this, so yeah, if it does continue like this, I think it's going to go for Bajia and in their favor. But one thing, Prerna, that we will have to take into consideration is that Nahil is going to get out of commission very quickly because, as we know, Saber is not the best hero to pick for the late games. It is almost late game at the moment, and this is like, you know, late mid games. And yep, Nahil made a mistake, and he is going to get taken out by lead. And now I think Bajia, they should be going back because if they try to insist for a fight, they will get taken out very badly because they are behind by the number advantage. Parallel.
Exactly, and also their damage dealer isn't here, and in few seconds the Lord would spawn. So this is not a good time to initiate any type of fight. So they might just retreat from that situation, and the situation might be in a passive situation for a bit. But we can see a fight is still going on, and Shizuku might be taken down, and he was taken down by Ruby, and we can see Gacha used his ultimate, and even though that did not target anyone, but he was able to corner out Teresa over there, and with his help, we could see that Ruby was able to take down him, and we can see that Valerie was very low HP, and he had to retreat as well. Even though Lancelot is there, but the whole team of Bajia is competing on the Lord. They wouldn't be giving up this Lord for anything. And already we can see that Lancelot was driven out by Ruby, and Valir has secured the Lord. So with the help of this Lord, they might go for the inhibitors.
Yep, and with that enhanced Lord, I think Ali got bursted out very badly in the orange buff segment, and I think Bobo is gonna be the one pushing the lanes at the moment, and the Lord is just marching onwards with his own pace, and there is no one here to defend the Lord because Ali is the only one that has a considerable amount of damage to deal to the Lord, and other than him, other players are in a very bad situation right now. If Bajia, if they can keep this pressure up, I think they will secure the victory in this one final push, and they are already marching down the inhibitor of the bottom lane, but nobody's focusing on them yet, and they lost the Nexus, but who is here to defend? The Nexus did end up losing a lot of HP, and Bobo taking out one of the players, Commander taking out Kenpachi, Commander might get taken out, the Lord with almost 20% HP locking the Nexus, and it's gonna be game over for TIL Valhalla, and the victory goes to Bajia.
So what an amazing snowballing coming out from Bajia. Even though they started led, they were able to take this match in their name. And with that being said, we are in the last session of this match, and we would be right back with the next match in few minutes.
Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their
Go. Hello everyone, we're here back again with another match. This time it is Bajia facing off against Pan T. Huh. Okay. That's the name that I'm not gonna take at the moment, but let's just call him T for the moment. So yeah, this is Bajia. They're gonna be banning out the Zushin, and on the other hand, T, they're gonna be banning out Karina. So overall, this is a very good setup for the time being, but I'm still unsure about why the Karina is getting banned, Perna. Do you have any idea about it?
I guess they are just scared of Karina and Ling, because since in the last games as well, we can see Karina was banned and Hayabusa was banned and Ling was banned as well. So they are not keeping any gates open for any type of meta junglers, and also we can see that they have banned Louis as well. And on the other side, we can see that Bharat was banned as well. So as I was saying, they are not keeping any gates open for any type of meta-oriented junglers. So probably that's the reason. Do you have any other explanation about this?
Not really, but I think if they're happy with their bans, they can be happy with it, and it's none of our concerns. We're just here to observe the game and have a good time. But they're the ones that are playing for the prize and everything, so maybe they have something better planned. But on the other hand, if you do look at the side of Bajia, they have decided to ban out Zushin, Bharat, as well as Angela. So that's that's weird, honestly, because both the sides have banned out some heroes that are a bit uncommon in the meta at the moment. But yeah, I think they have their own reasons behind banning those heroes, and maybe they go against their strategy or something. So we are very eager to see what both the teams are going to be picking at the moment. Other than Hylos, Prerna, I think all the picks here, all the bans here are pretty non-meta oriented. What do you think?
I think that as well. And in this tournament, we could see they are picking Valir a lot. So that was the first pick from the side of Bajia. And in the previous game, we saw them playing a very aggressive one. So let's see how they play this one. And from the other side, we can see that T is hovering lazily. So as you were saying, that lazily might face few problems, and they are also hovering Ixia. So this is a confusing moment, and we can see they are changing the roles, and Ixia is being locked as the marksman, and they have went for Alpha. Oh my god.
Yep, I mean, they have taken that Alpha as well as that Ixia, so maybe they have something planned, but taking Alpha without a counter, I don't think that's the best decision. Maybe if the other team, if Bajia, if they took something like Charisma, Ruby, or something tanky and with high sustain, then maybe Alpha would have been a good option as their counter. But at the moment, it's going to be very easy to counter that Alpha on the other hand. So maybe picking Alpha as the first pick was not the best decision, but maybe they have something planned. So this is Kenpachi. He's going to be taking out that Gatot Kacha, and Gatot is being very picked in this current meta as well as this tournament, and Ruby as well. So yeah, Bajia has got a very good combo that they had in the last match as well. And with that being said, I think Bajia, they are setting themselves up for a draft that was very similar to the past match. So maybe they're playing very comfortably. But what do you think? Do you think that they should prioritize their comfort over the meta, or do you think they should go for the meta and sacrifice their comfort?
I think they should go for the strategy instead, because every team has a different strategy. So I guess they have studied about the opponent earlier, and that's why the bans are like this and the pickings are like this. And from the other side, we can see that T have picked Vixana as their mage, and Vixana versus Valir would be something very interesting to watch, because Vixana would be providing CC and Valir has anti-CC. So I guess that's a thing that's very interesting. And as you were saying, that none of the heroes except for Hylos is in the meta, in the banning station from the T, that is Moscow. And we can see that actually Moscow is being banned as well. And from the side of Bajio, we can see they have banned Roger. And if we talk about Roger, he's a very good jungler and also a very good MM at this meta. So I guess they are going for personal bans, not any meta-oriented things.
Yep, that's a very viable option at this moment. But on the other hand, I think both the teams they should be focusing the meta a bit, but maybe they have something that they have planned out. But on the other hand, now is the time for T to be banning something, and they did decide to ban out that Hayabusa, and that is something that is super map oriented. And now this is Bajia. On the other hand, they have one last ban to ban a hero, and they have decided to ban out that Tigreal. They're not letting any. They're focusing a bit on the roamers because we can see that Pirates as well as Angela and Tigreal got banned by Bashia. On the other hand, Martin is going to get picked out by T, and they are looking very dangerous at the moment, honestly, because that Vexana, that Ixia, and that Martis. Ixia and Vexana can deal a lot of damage from the back lanes, and Martis is someone who is an expert while dealing with the front lane. So they have a very good combination, and they also have that alpha to target someone in the back lanes. And overall, this is a very beautiful pick coming out from T. But on the other hand, I believe that Bajia, they have a good pick going for them as well. They're very comfortable with what they're picking because we have seen the last match, and Ruby and Garud Kasha, both of them were very phenomenal in their roles. And if they can do something like the last match, maybe this match might go to Bajia as well. But on the other hand, T, they're looking very dangerous, Perona, and their last pick is going to be a roamer. And I believe that they're going to go for something that with high crowd control, and that will be the icing on the cake. And with that being said, yeah, they're trying to go for Franco, and I don't think the picks that they have, I don't think Franco complements it very well. But overall, if they're gonna go for the Franco. I think they're going for the pick-off strategy. They're trying to segregate people, and there are gonna be the ones who are gonna focus on one man at a time, and that might work in their favor, apparently.
I think they might go for Mia at first and Valor at first because we all know about late game Mia, so that might cause them a problem. So I think they would be focusing on Mia in the very early game. And if we look at Valor as well, he has anti-CC, whereas Vixana has a good stun. So I guess Franco would be moving from the lane to the mid lane in the first few minutes, because if they actually can suppress the mage and the marksman, then the game is actually very predictable for them in the later phase. So let's see how they have planned it out.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield.
Yep, and that being said, we're here in the game, and I don't think that we're expecting any aggression in the earlier games, because I think that's going to be pretty subtle in the early games. But in the mid to late games, it's going to be the time when stuff is going to go down, because both the teams have very good picks, honestly. And if we do focus on the late game, I think that in the late game, it's going to be a match that's going to be super easy for Bajia, because they have that Mia. And if we do know that if Mia can get online, it's gonna be a menace for T, because they will not have anything to counter that Mia. Because at the same time, this is gonna be very problematic for them. And with that being said, coming out from Zazu and Kenpachi getting taken out by Moradin in the first half of the game, 1 minute down, and it is already going in favor of T. And on the other hand, Mitri is here, and he is fighting against Minsin, and this might be a bit problematic. So yeah, it's going to be a bit problematic for them, but Sultan is going to get bursted out, and Zazu is here. He might get another Iron Hook down. Bobo is still here. I think he should be using his flicker. He doesn't have it, and he will get taken out by T. Oh, I just noticed that Bobo is playing with an Inspire instead of Flicker, so that is not good for him. Fair enough.
Exactly, and as we were saying that Franco might try to suppress the marksman and the mage first, he is actually doing that. And we can see that they are just rotating towards the top lane and the mid lane mostly. And in the bottom lane, we can see Alpha and Ruby is poking out each other. And in the bottom lane river, we can see that Amon is trying to commit on the turtle, since it has spawned and in the bottom lane, we can see that Ruby is Ruby is facing a 2v1 situation over there, but Vixana is there as well. So let's see how this turns out, if any type of fight breaks down here. And since Martis is here as well, Amon is here as well, and the whole team is rotating towards the turtle. So let's see what happens over here, because we can see the type of fight has initiated, and Martis have claimed the turtle, and Alpha was being taken down by Amon. And even though he tried well, double kill was secured by Martis and triple kill secured by Martis over there. So they are actually leading in the kill score of 5 versus 1, and they actually won the turtle as well, right? So this whole fight was about T. So let's see how they managed to play the whole game. And since Martis is an early game hero, so I think if they focus on finishing the game early off, so they might have a chance to win this one. But since the team is quite balanced, we don't know actually what happens. And already we can see that Ruby is facing problem, and now the whole team might just rotate towards the top lane, because the MMs are actually poking each other. So let's see what happens over there.
Yep, and just to remind you guys are now watching the Ooredoo Nation Maldives Championship Contender Series Season 2, and this is Myth trying to go in on Minsin, and Myth will get taken out by Nahil. Nahil has been phenomenal for both the games, and he will get taken out by Franco, and Minsin is in a very sticky situation with the I am offended, and with that being said, Minsin is going to get taken out, but nobody from the side of T is getting taken out at the moment. So with that being said, T has a considerable advantage over Baji at the moment, because they are leading by 2,000 gold. Bobo will get taken out by Sultan, and with that being said, the goal lead has been solidified from the side of T, and this is Kenpachi trying to go against Sultan, but it's not gonna happen. This is Zazu coming out to the top lane, and he might go in for a flicker Iron Hook, but I don't think that's gonna happen at the moment. So yeah, as far as I remember, Zazu has already used his Wild Hunt, so he will not be using it for some time now. And overall, Sajay has been phenomenal in this game. Myth is getting bursted out, but Zazu with the Iron Hook, but that did not connect, and because it didn't connect, they are not going to be going for a fight right now. Moridin is here trying, I think he's here just to deal some damage, but nope, because the turtle spawned, they are now going to be focusing on the turtle. The energy shields have dropped, no more chance to get some free gold out of towers, but at the same time, now the turrets are in very considerable conditions, because they might get taken out by anyone that targets them. But Sultan's gonna get taken out by Kenpachi and Bobo. So Bobo is currently 1-2-0 in the KDA counter, but if he does manage to sustain for a bit longer, but as we were talking about Bobo, Sajay was there to take out Minsin, and now he's going to be rotating to the mid lanes. And that being said, this game is still going in favor of T, because they have 17k in their network, while Bajia only has 15,000 gold in their bank at the moment. And Moridin is here just to deal some damage. Kenpachi again going into front lane. Spoiled egg is here as well, and now bottom lane has been compromised from the side of Bajia. T is here. They are just doing their thing. Zazu is here. I think he's trying to get a Iron Hook down, but at the moment he cannot find anyone to put down the Iron Hook for Perla. So what do you think? If the game continues like this, who has a better chance of winning?
We could see that T was going very aggressive, and we could see how they were rotating towards every lane. So if this goes like this, I guess T would be getting the upper hand. But Alpha was taken down in the bottom lane with the help of Ruby, and Amon was able to take the kill. And we can see that in the top lane, Mia is being cornered. Sorry, Gatsata was being cornered, and Mia is cornered as well. And the killing streak goes to the team T. So they are going very aggressive. And as you were asking that which team might have that upper hand, we can clearly see that T is going very aggressive, and they have the chance, and they are going for the turrets as well. And I guess this turret would be secured in any time, and already we can see that the turtle is spawning, and Martis is going there as well. So I guess he won't be wasting any of his time for if the turtle spawns, because the game is going to the late section. So as it goes to the late section, we know Martis might fall behind. So he would be taking advantage of that, I guess.
And the turtle has spawned again. I think it would have been better if they left the turtle for this time and waited for the Lord, but this is an Iron Hook as well as a Deadly Hunt coming out. Bobo almost getting taken out, but he will survive barely. And the turtle is going to go to T as well. And now, with the turtle being taken, they are trying to set something up. Minsin getting taken out. Before Sajay could take him out, he used his flicker to get out of the situation. So at least he won't have to worry about a flicker. I am offended for the time being. So if we do look at the bottom lane, Nahil is getting bursted out, but with the invisibility, he will be sustaining. Minsin, on the other hand, is here to front lane at the same time. And if we do look at Nahil, he's going pretty strong, but on the other hand, Sajay has been phenomenal in this game, and he has been nothing but a menace to the whole society. Bajia, that they will get taken out by Sajay if they do end up initiating a fight for now. But yeah, but at the same time, if we do look at bottom lane, it's Minsin alone, and Myth is here in the mid lanes, and he's just trying to do something for the team. But on the other hand, Zazu is trying to set up an Iron Hook for the time being. Nahil was planning to go forward, but he decided that it's not the best decision for the time being, and he just retreated for now. On the other hand, we can see that Minsin and the others are still trying to take this game back into their hands on the side of Bajia. They are still behind by almost 4,000 gold, and if this continues like this, the chances of them winning or even being a considerable threat to T is getting lower by the second. And honestly, if it does continue like this, I don't have much hope for Bajia. And as we were talking, Sultan did manage to take out Spoiled Egg, and because Spoiled Egg is down for the time being, it's going to be a 4v5 fight whenever that starts, and Zazu is just being aggressive at this point. The whole T team is here, and I think they're trying to set up for the Lord, and I believe Prerna, they will get the Lord without much competition.
I believe that as well, because we can see how they are able to divert the players of Bajia, and they have already committed on the Lord. And we can see Minton is there, but I think he would be taken down, but with the help of Flicker, he was able to escape that situation while the Lord goes to T team. And we can see that Franco took a lot of damage, but he was able to retreat as well. But so as we saw, that Lord was taken by them, and they have already secured 3 of the turrets. So the map control is in their side. So as the map control is on their side, and also the turrets are the Lord is on their side as well. So I guess they would be going for the mid lane tier 2 turret with the help of this Lord. And we can actually see that they have actually planned for this. Maybe they have planned for this, and we can see a purple buff invasion from the side of T, and godlike secured by Martis over there. And I guess a player will be taken down from the side of T as well. And Franco was taken down, but Ikea used her ultimate. So let's see if they are able to win this fight. And triple kill secured by Martis over there, and Martis is still going on, and he took a lot of damage from the turrets. And with that being said, Valor was able to take his kill, and we can see that Lord has come to the inhibitor of top lane. I guess it would cause a bit of problem for the team Bajia, because with the help of this Lord, they might go for the inhibitor. The Lord was defended by them easily, so for time being, they are safe now from losing their inhibitors. But I guess the mid lane tier 2 would be taken down since the minion pressure is there. There are 2 players as well. Vixana is there, and they are providing a lot of damage. And the Alpha was taken down by Amun. But amazing damage coming out from Amun. And Gatotkacha was taken down by Vixana. So at this point, they might be going for the inhibitor. What do you think?
Yeah, going for the inhibitor would be a good decision, but at the same time, I believe that they can freeze the lanes and wait for the Lord to arrive. And when the Lord does arrive, they can easily take it down because they have the upper hand when we're considering the gold and other factors as well. So overall, T, they are in a very good position at the moment. On the other hand, Bajia, they've still not given up yet because they have Bobo playing Mia, they can still wait till the late games and do something about it, because we know that Mia herself can be a pretty strong competitor for others because of the sheer amount of area of effect damage that she's able to provide using her first kill. So overall, I think this game is not 50-50. It's in 70% in favor of T, and still there is a 30% chance of Bajia coming out from this, honestly, because they still have the late gamers that they need. But one thing we have to say that Kenpachi has been a bit lackluster in this game, but Spoiled Egg has been playing pretty good. But yeah, the Lord will be here in 7 to 8 seconds, and I think it's going to be a no competition Lord for T, because Bajia did not come at the moment, and if this continues, there is a high possibility that with this Lord, the game might end for Bajia, because T, they're looking very strong right now, and the gold, it's not less, honestly, Perna, because that's a lot of gold. They're almost leading by 7,000 gold, and if that continues, then there is no chance for them to do anything. But that being said, the Lord is going to get taken out by T, and the top lane tier 3 is going to get taken out. Baji is the one who are going to be securing that turret, but I think it's a bit too late to ensure the tier 3 turrets, because it's already 13 minutes into the game and Bajia only secured one turret in this entire game. Maybe they should have focused a bit on the turrets, because turrets are the main factors in the entire game, and without those, it's going to be a bit tough for them to do something about the whole situation.
Exactly, and we could see that Alpha was there to clear out the lane, so the tier 2 of T team is safe for now, and we can see the Lord is coming from the top lane as well, along with Alpha over there, and we can see that other players, that is the forward players from the side of T, are still diverting the players of Bajia, while the Lord is almost here, and we can see the Lord was able to take down that turret, and Ruby was being taken down by Ixia, and I guess the Lord would be providing damage to the players as well at this moment, and Immortality was being bought by Martis over there, and with that being said, the Lord was defended, but we can see that Mia is providing a lot of damage, and I guess he would be able to retreat, but Amon was taken down by Vixana over there, and with a very low HP, Alpha was able to retreat from the place, and an amazing gameplay coming out from Gatakacha and Mia over there, and with that being said, Vixana was taken down, and Gatakacha was taken down, and Valiant secured the kill of Franco over there, and double kill secured by him, and he also was able to take down Ixia, and Martis was taken care of as well. So at this point, they defended the Lord. They were able to take 4 kills. So that's an amazing gameplay coming out from the side of Bajia. They are still trying to hold on to their base, and they are still trying to come back to the whole game.
Yeah, because if T does not focus on Bobo, then it's gonna be game over for them. Because just look at that, just look at the sheer damage that Bobo is dealing right now. Bobo has all the necessary items required for ulting, and this is Myth almost getting taken out by the Team Bajia, and this is Minsin overstaying his stay, and almost getting taken out by them. Wow, that was a very good escape coming out from Vincent with the support of Spoiled Egg, and Spoiled Egg is dealing a lot of damage. Zatsu still trying to do something, but he'll be taking out Kenpachi, but it's not gonna be very effective for them because Kenpachi himself is a tank. With the vengeance, it's very comfortable to get a cushion. So on the other hand, everything is going pretty well for T right now. On the other hand, Asia, they're going, they're the golden counter. Their network is slowly picking up, but I think the Lord again is going to go to T because they have all the setups required and they have the upper hand. And they also have the better positions if we're considering those as well. Because everyone here is just trying their best to do as much damage as possible, but on the other hand, T, they are already setting up shop here in the live segment. Zazu is going a bit deep, and I think he can get taken out, but he will survive. On the other hand, it's Bobo and Spoiled Egg in the top lanes. I think they're trying to push a bit, but now they should be focusing on coming back to the base because the Team T, they are going to be down on the inhibitor, one last inhibitor that is standing. But I think it's a bit early for them because they need to wait for the Lord first. And if the Lord does arrive in time, then they will have a better chance at taking down the mid lane tier one or the inhibitor as we call it. So overall, it's a very good situation for T at the moment. But Asia, they are still in the game because Bobo still has Bobo's still alive, and if they do end up getting a good situation down, then Bobo can secure the kill of all the team members of T. So overall, Colonel, I think this game is gonna go in favor of T. What do you think?
I think that as well because the Lord is here and also the super minions are here as well. So let's see how they can actually lay down the players out there, and we can see that Mia alone is actually able to defend the Lord, and she actually did that. And even though Isha used her ultimate, Tatsukacha would be there using his ultimate, and Isha was taken down. And also we can see a lot of damage is coming out from Amon over there, and Vixana is taking care as well, and Mega kill secured by Bobo over there, monster kill secured by Valid over there. So they not just defended the Lord, they were also able to take down the major players out there. And we can see how Mertis is retreating towards the base because at this point things are looking very bad for him, very nasty for him. And we can see how Bajia is still trying to get back to the game, and they are actually moving forward towards the middle tier one, that is the inhibitor. But they don't know that Mertis is there. So let's see how it ends up for Martis because he might be taken down by Mia, and he was taken down by Mia, and the medium pressure is there. Even though Ichia was able to use her ultimate, but at the last moment, Bajia did an amazing comeback. So congratulations to them. That was totally unexpected.
Yeah, I think that was the true definition of an epic comeback because, as I said before, that Bobo single-handedly can carry the match, and that is exactly what happened. So that was a very good game coming out from Bajia. They have won 2 in a row. So yeah, let's see what the next match has to offer. Till then, take care. We'll be right back after a short break. Yeah.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the tournament, and this is MCCS Season 2. Yeah, with that being said, we are here in the last game for today, I believe, and this is Kajitaru versus Bajia. Both the teams, we have seen them play, they both have played pretty well, and if we look at the side of Kajitaru, they have already banned out Alpha and Ruby. On the other hand, Bajia, they have decided to ban out that Hylos. So yeah, this is me, your caster Zine, along with Prayer.
Thank you, Zin, for passing me the mic. And since the last match was of Bajia, so Kanjiteru actually got the time to study them. And according to that, they have banned Alpha and Ruby as well. And from the side of Bajia, we could see they have banned Zushin and also Hylos. And if we talk about Hylos ban, that's a meta-oriented ban. And if we talk about Zushin over there, that's a new addition to MLBB. So at this point, she has a lot of damage, which is actually not faceable by any player. And from the side of Kanjiteru, they have banned Hayabusa. So if we talk about that, they are actually going for a fighter-oriented bans and jungler-oriented bans actually. So. And also we can see they have banned Ling as well. So in this match, we won't be seeing any Ling aggression coming out from any team. And the first pick goes to Kanjiteru, and they have picked Roger as their jungler. So what do you think of this one? Picking jungler at the very first, is it wise?
Well, considering the fact that if they did not take it in the first pick, there was a chance that Bajia would have taken it. So I believe that it was a very good decision on their part. But at the same time, having the first pick, Roger being the first pick, that might be a bit risky for them, because, you know, they can decide on the counter. As we were talking about this, we did end up seeing the fact that Louis along with Tigreal is going to get picked. Ooh, finally we're going to be seeing a hard gameplay coming out from the side of Kanjiteru. And on the other hand, Bajia, they are going to go for the third pick. And what do you think it's going to be?
Since they have went for the mage and the roamer already, and on the other side we can see Harith would be going there. I believe Harith would be going for the marksman. I guess this would be better if they pick any marksman at this point, because in the next phase, if they do not pick any marksman or any jungler, there would be a chance of them getting banned. And also considering that fact, they have picked Karina, so we would be finally able to spectate a Karina gameplay. And since they do not have any marksman yet, the next ban would be coming out from Bajia. So since they do not have any type of roamer yet from the side of Kanjiteru, they would be going for a roamer oriented ban, I guess, or maybe an EXP laner. What do you think?
Yeah, they did go for the Karina weirdly, but yeah, on the other hand, if we do look at the other side, they're trying to do something. And on the other hand, now is the time for Bajia to be banning out something. And this is Kanjiteru. I think they're going to be banning out maybe an XP laner. Yep, they have decided to ban out the God of Kasha. On the other hand, this is going to be the last ban coming out from Bajia. And with that being said, we are very eager to see what they're going to be banning out for this segment. So maybe they're going to be banning out a roamer or an XP lane. Banning out an XP lane seems more plausible because, nope, they're going to be banning out the Saber. So maybe they did take into consideration of the fact that maybe Roger can go to the gold lanes and Saber could be played as the jungler. So they have decided to take down that possibility. So overall, this seems like a very good matchup right now for Erno, because now Kanjiteru decided to ban out the Beleric. I don't know what is the reason behind this, because Bajia, they've already secured Tigreal as their roamer. So banning out that Beleric maybe was not the best decision, but I think they have something in plan which they need, for which they need the Beleric to be out. So that was a good decision on their part. So overall, the draft currently looks pretty good from both the sides. Prana, what do you think?
I think that as well, but since Bobo was going very drastic in the last previous match, so I guess if they had banned Marksman, that would have been better according to me. But we can see Bobo is hovering Fanny over there, so let's see which hero he actually locks onto. And we can see Ixia is being picked, and on the other hand, we can see Akai and Terizla being shown. So I guess Akai will be going for the roaming part, and Terizla would be going for the EXP lane for sure. And on the other hand, we might see Julian or Xborg, and Xborg is being hovered. So let's see if they hold on to that.
All right, so both the teams have gotten their picks down, and I can see from both the sides that they have done their fair share of pickings. And if we do look at the side of Kanjitari, they have decided to take out some good. They have decided to take some very good picks. They have that Harith in the goal lane, Akai in the roaming segment, Valor in the mid lane, Roger being their jungler, and finally Terizla as their XP laner. On the other hand, Bajia, they have their segments as well, with Tigreal being their roamer, Louis being their mid lane, Karina being their jungler, Ixia being their goal laner, and finally with Exort being their XP laner. So overall, both the teams have got some very good picks, and I believe that Bajia, they have enough heroes to make some combinations happen, because Tigreal's implosion along with Louis' Yin Yang burst and X-Borg's River and Insanity can be a very devastating combo for the opponents. So overall, I'm very excited to see this match, Colonel.
Me as well, and along with that, they have Ixia as well. So if implosion happens there, and also Ixia uses her ultimate, that's gonna be a very devastating type of damage coming out from their team. But if I look at the opponents, that is the Kajiteru, they also have Akai. So I guess Akai might drive away the CC players. So let's see how it ends up for both the teams. And already we are in the land of Stone, where we can see the junglers are going for their crypts, where Louis is helping out Karina, and the whole team of Kanchitaru is actually waiting for the crypt to all appear, and they are actually going for it. And the match is going very passive at this point, as it should be. And on the top lane, we can see there is a 2v1 situation for Harith going on, because Tigreal is there to help the marksman. So let's see how it ends for both the teams.
Yep. And on the other hand, if we do look at the rotations right now, Minsin is trying to go in, but that would be a very bad decision, because this is too early in the game to go in like that. So Karina is doing her part, and this is Kenpachi coming in with the Tigreal. But yeah, this was Minsin securing the Little Wanderer, and Mason has gotten bursted out, but I think he will be able to stay in. But Minsin is trying to go into Animation, and Animation will get taken out by Minsin. And this is Shorty and Pestilence trying to take down Minsin, but with this insane amount of mobility that he has to offer, he will be securing the kill of Shorty. And Pestilence is in a very bad position right now, and I believe that he'll get taken out by Minsin as well. But this is Machine who's going to be taking out Pestilence. And with that being said, it is time for Minsin and Kenpachi to go back to the base, recover a bit, and then come back. But on the other hand, we can see that Harith has been a menace to Ixia, and Ixia has already gotten taken out once by the Harith. And the Harith himself, along with Krami playing Roger, they are a force to be reckoned with. Kenpachi coming in, trying to take down Krami. Krami will get taken out by Kenpachi, and Minsin is here farming his way up. And this is Ixia trying to deal some damage in the top lane, but the Harith is going to be dealing some damage as well. Minsin and Kenpachi, they are doing the thing, and Animation on the other hand, he's a bit out of position, not gonna lie, but Nahil is trying to burst down Shorty, and this is Minsin taking down Shorty. Shorty has been playing a bit aggressively, because I myself am a flex player, and I do know how to play Terizla, so because he's playing Terizla, I think he should not be that aggressive in the early game alone. And yeah, that discussion is for later. Oh yeah, we can still continue this discussion because the fight just ended. So as we were saying, guys, that you can use Terizla to deal a lot of damage and go into a lot of team fights. But if you do end up taking Terizla and fight without the Warex or whatever the thing is, you cannot sustain for much longer, because Terizla needs that item, and also the Apple Queen Wings, that is pretty much needed as well. Kenpachi might get bursted out at this point, but he will survive. Bobo is here, trying to deal some damage. Minsin from the back lane and taking down Animation without much of thought. And this is Blandal trying to take down Minsin. Minsin might get taken out by Krami, but because of the first kill of Karina, he will be safe and secure. Kenpachi with that super low HP did manage to get down that kill, and he did not die in the process. That was a phenomenal play. If we had an award for a phenomenal play, I believe that play would be eligible for it, Prerna. That was just phenomenal to watch, and you have to give kudos to Kenpachi as well.
Exactly, and he had 0 HP left, exactly 0 HP left, and he used his implosion very wisely, and also he used his flicker. Just an amazing gameplay coming out from Tigreal over there, and also we can see that they are trying to corner out Xborg over there, but Xborg having so much of damage, he was able to survive that, and Akai is still trying to provide vision for his teammates, where there is Karina, there is Louis, and on the top lane we can see that Harith is facing problems at this moment, and with that we can see that Tigreal is going for a dive in, so I guess that might not be good for Harith, and he might just retreat from there, or the team should actually rotate towards the top lane. And if you look at that, the team has rotated towards that, so let's see how they actually go through this one, because even though in the last fight we saw how Tigreal played, so the whole team rotation did not work for them, and also we can see that Terizla is being melted down with the help of Louis and Xborg over there, and the turtle has spawned, so let's see if any type of fight breaks out in the turtle fight.
Yep, the turtle is getting picked off by the side of Kanjiteru, and I think they will be securing the turtle pretty easily. Krami taking out that turtle, and now this is Nahil trying to go in, but he will be using the Reverend Insanity to get out of the whole situation. Nahil is in a very bad position. Kenpachi go in, implosion. It means Sid is going to be taken out. Nahil will be taken out by Krabby, and this is a fight that is going to be won by Kanjiteru with their amazing team fight abilities, and they have secured the victory in this team fight, but they have not secured the overall victory currently because Bajia is still leading with about 1,000 gold, and yeah, Bajia did end up securing the first turret of the game, and yeah, Kanjiteru is going to be securing the bot lane as well. So overall, this is a very good game that is running at the moment. So overall, I can imagine the whole team going in favor of either side, because both the sides have been giving their best and they have been giving us some unforgettable moments. So overall, we cannot predict anything, Prerna, honestly, because last match, what we saw was just something that we could not predict ever. But this is Pestilence trying to go in. Bobo needs to survive. Pestilence with a heavy spin, but that was not necessary. Bobo almost surviving, but that was a phenomenal kill. This match is full of surprising moments, and each and every single one of the moments are being highlighted by the entire team. And Kenpachi going in, Blandau not getting targeted by the tower, and I think Blandau is gonna have 2 easy kills. No, I think he's gonna he's being a bit too greedy, but he might end up taking the kill. Oh my goodness, Spoiled Egg just did that. Blandau getting taken out, and that was phenomenal play on the part of Spoiled Egg. That was phenomenal, and Vincent is trying to go in. Krami is trying to sustain, but this is a jungler versus jungler fight, but I think it's gonna be a stalemate, and both the junglers will have to retreat for the time being. Fair enough.
What an amazing gameplay coming out from both the teams, and we can see Xborg is going for the turret, and also the turtle has spawned. I don't think they would be giving out the turtle to Bajia, and they are committing on the turtle at first. And we can see Tigreal is going there, so and also 1v1 is going with Akai. So let's see how it ends, because we can already see that turtle is in very low HP. There is still a chance of turtle getting stolen, and also we can see that the turtle was taken down by Krami, and also Harith was being taken down. So let's see how they actually sustain Xborg over there. The damage coming out from Xborg is immense, and also we can see that his shell has exploded and he had to retreat. Even though the turtle was won by Kanjiteru, they did not go for any type of overcommitment. They retreated, they went a bit back foot, and that was a wise decision, I would say.
True. And Nahil is here, but he has his immortality, so he can play a bit rough, and he has his shell back. So overall, it's going pretty well for Bajia because they have secured 14 kills as we are speaking. Yep, Shorty did manage to take out Nahil's Niall's shell. And with that being said, this is a stalemate for the time being. Spoiled will get taken out by Krammy, and Krammy might get taken out by Minsin, but Minsin made a mistake, and Krammy might survive that because Animation, with his amazing skill sets, did manage to slow down Minsin, and Krammy is trying to go in. Pestilence is here with the conceal, but I think that Batia, they will be able to get back, and they will be losing their mid lane turret just in case. Nahil is here with the Reverend Insanity. That might not have been the best possible decision, but yeah, they did manage to mitigate damage to some extent. But overall, the game is still looking in favor of Bajia with their, because they have taken out 3 turrets till now. But on the other hand, Kanjiteru, they have just secured 2 turrets. And if you do look at the game right now, even though the kill difference is that huge, Kanjiteru is just behind by 500 gold. So they are still in the game and they're doing pretty well. And if Harit can make it to the late games, he can be very dangerous for Bajia at the moment. But on the other hand, Bobo himself has been a phenomenal asset to the whole Bajia team, and his damage can get a bit insane if the time calls for it. And with enough time, wow. Just because I praised Bobo, he got killed, and that proves that if I praise anyone, they are not safe. So yeah, I'll not be taking it any further. Fair enough, what do you think?
I think that as well, because in the last game we also saw that, because Bajio was actually losing and they did an AP comeback, as you were saying that Bobo might carry the whole game, and they actually heard you, I guess. And also the Lord has spawned, and we can see from the side of Kanjitaru they are committing on the Lord, and the whole team of Bajia is there. So let's see on whose side the Lord goes to, because we can say Nahil is using his Insanity, Reverse Insanity, and Akai, being the roamer, has actually secured the Lord, and they are going on Nahil, and Nahil being in very low HP will be taken down by Akai as well, and Minsin has taken a lot of damage as well, so he would be retreating. And as we can see that the top lane was being cleared out by Harith, and they have secured 4 turrets already. Even though they were on a back foot, they are actually coming back to the game.
Yep, and I think we might be seeing another comeback in this match, because even though the whole match was in favor of Bajia for the time being, Kanjiteru, they are picking back the pieces, and now they're going forward and trying to deal some damage, and they're trying to get the game back into their hands. And this is going to be another very unpredictable match, because last match, we need to remember, Prerna, that it was Bajia that did the epic comeback, but this match might not be the same for them. But I think Minsin is in a very bad position, but he will be able to survive. Krammy is just chasing him down. That might not be the best decision, but yeah, there's a fight in the bot lane, and I can see both their HP is going down. Minsin still has the higher amount of HP. Ken Pushi coming out and taking out Shorty. Spoiled Egg did a very good job. Krammy got taken out by Minsin, and Minsin will survive. Nahil also took out Blandalf, and this is Pestilence versus Minsin. Minsin might get taken out, but that was Louis with the teleport, and now Minsin is trying to survive. Very good gameplay coming from his part, but he will get taken out by Animation, and Pestilence will also survive. Nahil is just trying to deal as much damage as possible, but it's not gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen for the time being, and this is Animation going a bit too deep, and he is gonna get punished for that. And that being said, Pestilence might get taken out as well because of the insane amount of true damage that Nahil is dealing. Pestilence, he will get taken out, bursted out easily, and Bobo is gonna be securing the mid lane tier 3. And with that being said, Bajia is trying to get the game back into their hands. Yeah, the match is still 50-50, honestly, because both the teams have an equal amount of chance to win this match, parallel. That's what I believe. But I still think that Bajia does have the upper hand in some cases. What about you?
Sure about anything. I do not want to predict anything, because we could see that how Bajia actually did an epic comeback in the last match. So let's not predict anything at this point. And we can see actually that even though Kanjiteru was going very aggressive, Bajia was able to come back to the game. And we can also see that Igborg is being outnumbered over there, and even though he has his immortality, and also he was able to retreat from the situation because the whole team was able to rotate to their place and immortality popped out. So let's see how they actually survive this thing. And even though Kenpachi was trying his best, Kenpachi was taken down and Nihil was taken down as well. But Terizla was taken down and Akai was taken down by Karina. So they actually defended the whole situation, and the Lord is there. So let's see how they go for it, because from the side of Kanjiteru, we can see they have already committed on the Lord, and the mage is there, the marksman is there, and the jungler is there. So without any competition, they would be able to take a Lord, and I guess with this Lord, they would be going for the top lane's inhibitor, and I don't think that Bajia has any chance at this game. You don't support it, okay?
All right. So yeah, as I was supporting Bajia, the Kanjiteru, they just took the advantage at their hands right now, and they have an enhanced lord coming for them. And if this continues, there's a high chance that the game might end with this final push, but we cannot say anything for certain because both the teams, they're still giving their best, and Bobo and Spoiled Egg, they have been very well in this game. They have been playing, not Bobo, but Spoiled Egg and Minsin. They have been playing phenomenally well in this game, and Krammy is just here trying to deal a bit of damage, but I don't think anything will happen to him for the time being. Minsin trying to take out Animation, and Krammy will be securing the inhibitor, and Minsin is here, but that was a bad decision. Pestilence going in, and this is Kanjiteru locking towers, and they will be securing the victory. With that being said, that was an amazing piece of gameplay and another comeback, in fact, from the side of Kanjiteru. They have had a phenomenal run, and that was very good on their part, Prerno.
Yeah, exactly. And congratulations to them. And with that being said, we are in the ending part of today's matches, and we would be right back tomorrow at the same time. So don't go anywhere. Be with us. We would be back tomorrow, and we'll be taking your leave now. And in the casting deck, I was Prerona, and with me there was Z.